Hello everybody, it's Drizzle68 here, and today I want to welcome you back to another episode of my Let's Play series, and today we have officially reached the cave phase. So I was mining, and then a small text popped up in the command section and told me I'd reached the cave section, and along with that command, this cool villager dude spawned in. So this is super interesting, and I don't know what he does yet, so I'm gonna go check that out. So let's get started. So let's see what he does. I'm going to try to tap him. Oh, it says open. Okay, so I'll click on that and it's showing me something kind of weird. What is this? Hire a gnome first. Do I just drag it down here? I have no idea. Wait, what is this? Hire a gnome, upgrade gnome storage, upgrade gnome speed. That's weird. But we don't have enough money yet. We only have $750, so that won't be enough. And I just realized I can push him a bit. So what if we make him a special little area to do his trading with? So I'm going to grab our materials, and then I'll start construction on this new area. So I decided to go with these oak slabs just to keep it consistent. And I'm going to be building this cool little trading stall for the villager, so he can do all his trading in there, and he doesn't have to be underneath the rain, because I know that's pretty uncomfortable. So you might need a bit more slabs, but this will be a pretty small stand in general. So actually this might be big enough. Now I'm going to go get some fences if we have any. Perfect. And make a small area just for him. So I'm going to put the fences in the back because nobody will really see them. And then in the front I'll be using upside down stairs to make this cool little bench-like thing. So I'm going to place these stairs like this, and then it'll become a cool bench/table. So this is where we'll do our trading. And then I do want to add these two pieces of wood here just for safety, so I don't push them off. And now I'm going to make a bit more fences and make a roof. So I've made the fences, and then now I'll just tower up and make this carpet-like roof, so it looks like one of those trading stalls. And now for the roof of the stall, I do want to use sheep's wool. So I'm going to shear our sheep with colored wool and then get started on that. So I have the wool now, and now I can craft the brown wool into carpet. And unfortunately, we didn't get enough gray wool to make carpet, so we'll be using brown and white. Now I have my white carpet, and then I'll just tower up here and place the last two pieces. And now our trading stall is done. I think it looks pretty nice. We can also make it a little bit bigger in the future, but for now, I think it does a really good job for looking like a trading stall. I really like it. It's right by my house, so I can access it anytime I want. So now I'm just going to shove this guy into the stall. Hopefully he doesn't move around too much. In there, now he's in his stall, and he looks super happy. It looks super cool the way he's just like in his stall doing all his trading, and I really like it. And currently I don't have any decorations I can put in because we don't have any clay yet. But once we get clay, I'll make some flower pots and decorate my bedroom and the trading stall. But now I think it's about time we start doing some more mining. And already we have some more gold. Because we are in this underground cavey phase, I will be getting tons of ores and stuff, so I think it's about time I start keeping my iron pickaxe handy in my hotbar. But I'm super excited. I think this is the phase that we'll get a ton of diamonds in, so I'm ready. Wow, so now we're getting redstone too. So it looks like we're getting a lot of these ores, our current iron pickaxe, so I'm super glad I have it handy. But I'm super excited. We're starting to get a lot of new blocks already. Like, I don't think we've gotten redstone yet, so this is really cool. And we have a chest, our very first chest in the cave phase. So I'm gonna punch it, and then let's see what we get. We have lava. This is actually really good. So I accidentally lost the lava last time while I tried to place a trapdoor, but I'll be more careful now, and now we have our lava back again. So this means that this is now in use again. That's super exciting. And then I'll place our bones in a chest, so in case I get a wolf, I can tame it. The llamas have also decided to move in. Like, both of them just keep on walking in my house every time I open the doors, so I guess they live in here now. We have diamonds! This is perfect. We're getting so many rare resources. I'm super happy with this phase. And emerald. That's super cool. I have not seen emerald yet, so that's super fun. And it looks like he's trying to fly out. Hopefully he stays in. I don't want him to fly out. You know, if you have any extra fences, I might have to use that to block him in. We don't. I'll just make some, but I don't want him to fall out. It seems like we have run out of oak wood too, so I'm gonna go down to our tree farm and start chopping them up. But for now, let's see. Oh, we have 5 spare diamonds. So I think it's about time we start making some diamond tools, because these other 2 diamonds are reserved for a enchanting table. I might make a diamond sword, but right now I just want to wait. Now I'm gonna chop down this wood. I'm gonna make the fences super quickly, and then back to mining. I also haven't smelted our gold yet, so now I can smelt it. I just want to get the most out of our coal, just so we can save on resources. And now, let me just place this fence here and here, and hopefully he won't think about escaping now. And it looks like our health is low, so I'll just eat a little bit of mutton to regenerate. And now time to mine our very first emerald. Perfect. And now I'll just safely store it in here for usage later. More diamonds already? Like, I've hardly mined, and we got even more diamonds. I think this is just the phase where all the diamonds are going to come in. So now, I do want to make a diamond sword. So, I'll just make that. And just like that, we're already skipping the whole iron tool phase and going straight to diamond tools. I did make a few, but I never really used them. And since we do have the diamond versions now, I think it's time to upgrade and start using these iron ones. And for now, I'll just leave these stone tools in here in case I lose the iron ones. And we have another chest. Let's see what's inside here. Cobblestone. Out of everything you give me cobblestone. This is unfortunate, but I guess it doesn't hurt to have more cobblestone. And it looks like our gold is done smelting. And it looks like the coal lasted all 5 gold ore. So that's super nice. And we have more emerald. This is great. If we keep on getting emeralds, we can make a block of emerald. So that's nice. I'll just store it in here and get back to mining. But I'm super happy with how many rare ores we're getting. This is great. We have another chest, so let's punch this one and see what we got. So we got some bones and, more importantly, some iron. We are running quite low on iron after we made that anvil, so this is great. I'll just chuck it in the furnace with the other iron and set it smelting. And since that kind of paused our mining, I thought I'd take this opportunity to harvest our sugarcane, because that's doing quite well, and I just want to harvest it so I can grow more faster. And I also want to harvest our crops because they're doing quite well, and I want to start breeding our animals because we haven't gone to that lately. And now our field is harvested. I'll replant the carrots, potatoes, and wheat, and then go back and breed the animals. And it looks like we also got 2 poisonous potatoes. These are quite rare. I don't think I usually get them, so that's kind of cool, but also kind of gross. I'm also going to quickly expand our farm area a bit more, just so we can get a bit more crops. And now I'm going to go over to the pig pen and start breeding them. We have a baby cow. That's super cool, and I'm super happy with our farm. So now I think after that short break, we can continue mining. We have lava. This is something new. You know, since we don't have that much lava, I'll just take a bucket and pick it up, and then hopefully I'll just mine the block. Otherwise, I can just place cobblestone down and mine that up. So I'll just pick you up like that, and it worked. Oh, that was a close one. Let me put the lava in the chest for safekeeping. I don't want to start any fires. It also looks like the rain has stopped, which is super nice because it's a bit annoying having to mine in the rain. Oh my goodness, a creeper. Oh, okay, I'm so glad it didn't destroy anything, but that's kind of weird. Creeper should be destroying all the stuff, but I'm glad it didn't. But it looks like we have some mossy cobblestone. So I don't know if we moved on to a different phase or if we just upgraded, but that's new. And you know what? I'll start detailing my house with some mossy cobblestone to add to that rustic feel. I'm also going to collect our iron and put all our valuables in our chest. We also have tons of lapis, over a stack. So I'll convert all this into blocks, just to save some room. And with all that lapis, we got 7 lapis blocks, leaving us with 11 lapis blocks in total. And then I'll also compress the coal into coal blocks. Perfect, we have 2 coal left over for smelting, and the rest can go into the block stack. And we also have a lot of redstone, so I'll turn that into blocks. And I think that's about it. That's as far as we can go with the compressing items. And now I'll mine out a little bit of my house and replace it with the mossy cobblestone. So I can just climb up here and detail it like this. And some of you guys may be wondering like, oh yeah, you can use vines to make mossy cobblestone. And I can, but if we're gonna get lots of mossy cobblestone, I'd rather just use that, because otherwise we don't really have a use for it. I'm gonna try to push these llamas out because they're a little bit annoying. Oh my, this road one. Okay, please get out, llamas. It's starting to get really annoying. These llamas just won't listen. Okay, I'm gonna tie them and then leash them again. Hopefully, perfect. I'll just tie it here. And this llama never had a leash in the first place, so he'll just be roaming around free while the other one is on a leash. With that, everybody, I think this is a perfect way to wrap up today's episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And also, before I do cut off, I do want to tell all of you guys one more thing. So you may have noticed I did upload today's video a bit later than usual, and that's because I'm starting school again. And because I am starting school, I won't be able to upload as often. So I'm going to try to aim for once a week, but sometimes I may not be able to do it. But thank you for understanding and supporting this series. See you in the next video.